Today we are going to register for classes, so go ahead and click the Web Advisor link on the top left-hand side of the home screen to College of the Redwoods. And then log into your Web Advisor account. Once you log in, click the Student menu and then Register for Classes, search and register for classes. When registering for classes, you need to put in at least 2 pieces of information. If we select Fall 2020 and the Eureka campus and then click Submit, we will view all the classes being offered on the Eureka campus during the fall semester. If instead we wanted to view online classes and we hit Submit, we would view all the online classes being offered during the fall semester. I generally recommend when doing searches to search by particular subject. So for example, if we wanted a class being offered on the Eureka campus and we were interested in something in the behavioral sciences, we might choose anthropology, psychology, and then sociology. If we click Submit at this point, this would show us all the classes with that search criteria. We can also search by days of the week and times of the day. So for example, if we were looking for these types of classes, but we wanted them to be on Monday and Wednesday, and we wanted the class to start sometime after noon and end before 5 p.m. and click Submit, our search would pull up classes only occurring on Monday and Wednesday at these times. We can see here that there are only a couple classes that meet these criteria. If we click on any of the hyperlinks, we will get more information about the class. For Psych 2 Research Methods in Psychology, it looks like there are requisite courses, meaning that these courses need to be completed prior to being able to take Psych 2. So unfortunately, we would not be able to take this class. The same is true if we click on Psych 30, we can get a little bit more information about this class. This particular class does not have any requisite courses, so we're all set to register. And you can see a brief description of what the class is about, as well as more information about the day and times of the week that the class meets. So if we wanted to take Psych 30, we would simply check the box and hit Submit, and this class would go into our shopping cart. I recommend when searching for classes that you pull up a schedule planner that can be found under Student Services, Counseling and Advising, and then Forms and Resources, Schedule Planner. This is a great resource to use to mark off the times and days of the week that you plan to take class. So if your class was on Mondays and Wednesdays from 1:15 to 2:40 p.m., you could put that on your schedule as such. Another useful tool is referring to your general education pattern as well as your program of study when choosing classes. So if you go back to the main home page and you go to Academics, Degrees and Certificates, you can view both the different types of general education patterns we offer, as well as the different degrees and certificates that we offer. If we select the California State University General Education Pattern, you can see all the requirements for general education for the California State University requirement. Additionally, when picking classes, you'll want to refer to your program of study. All the programs of studies are listed by division. If you are, for example, interested in something in the math, science, and behavioral and social sciences, you would click there and then see all the programs that are listed under this division. For example, if you're interested in psychology for transfer, you can click this little plus symbol and it will show the requirements that are needed for an associate's degree in psychology for transfer. Some of these classes listed here are also general education classes. Since psychology is in the social and behavioral sciences, most of the general education classes that double count with the program of study will fall under the area of social sciences on the general education pattern. If you look under area D, social sciences, you can see that there are various psychology classes that count here. There are also some psychology classes that count under the area of lifelong learning and self-development, area E. And for psychology in particular, they want that you do statistics. You can also see that under list A, general biology is an option. General biology, if we refer back to the general education pattern, we can see it counts under the life sciences, Bio 1. Now if we return back to our search menu, we can continue searching for classes for the fall semester. So far we've selected Psych 30, which is a Monday, Wednesday from 1:15 to 2:40. If we want to find another class that maybe occurs prior to this class, we can go back to the student menu, then register for classes, search and register. Again, we can look for a class that falls on Monday and Wednesday, but perhaps ends before noon. Generally for our first semester at College of the Redwoods, I recommend students start by taking English 1A, which is a college English composition course. You might also be interested in taking English 1S, which is the support course that goes with this class. Here we can see, using that criteria, there is only one class that falls under Monday, Wednesday before noon. This class does not have a support class linked with it, so if you wanted a support class, you would have to do another search. I'm going to go ahead and select this course and select submit, and it will go into my shopping cart. I went ahead and added the English 1A to my schedule planner. Now I will go ahead and select 2 more courses so I can be enrolled full-time as a student. To be a full-time student, you want to be in 12 units. Currently, I have 7 units selected. So if I go back to student menu and register for classes, search and register for classes, I'm now going to look for classes during the fall semester on the Eureka campus, but this time I'm going to look for Tuesday and Thursday classes. I'm also going to look for a statistics course since I am pursuing psychology, and I will look for, I put in something else, so statistics course, and I'm also going to look for a support course that goes with this. And I think I might just do a general psychology as well. So why don't we put in Psych 1 and click submit. And here we see all the different classes that are Tuesday and Thursday that meet that criteria. I think I will go ahead and go for this top one with Matsumoto, and also choose the support course that goes with it, which is E9917. And that would be this one right here. And I think I will choose a general psychology that occurs in the morning prior to that statistics course, and click submit. These courses are now all in my shopping cart. I went ahead and added this general psychology as well as the statistics and support class into my program. Now I can return back to my register screen, and if I'm interested in registering for these classes, I would simply select register and acknowledge that in order to finish in 4 years, I would need to be doing closer to 15 semester units each semester to finish. It looks like with what I have so far, I have 4, 8, 9, 15. So that with that unit load, I would complete in 4 years. Go ahead and click submit, and you are now all registered.